And someone asking about how to transfer money when you're in the Philippines. I think one of the commenters said they were in Canada and they wanted to know how they could transfer their money when here in the Philippines. So I am here in the Philippines, and this is how, at least a couple of ways, I transfer the money from Canada, and I guess it would work for North America and perhaps other places as well, transferring the money to here. So see my desktop here on my phone, and the app I use is right here in the middle, called Wise, W-I-S-E. You can see it right there. I don't know if I can, now I can't zoom in, so I'll just click it, and this is what you'll see. Once you click Wise, you have to put in your code. Once you put in your code, then you have, your transaction page. Now, I basically, as you can see, I can have it all set up already. The transactions I have sent recently, basically all to Mahal, Filipina, different accounts. So once you have it set up, you have to, of course, add your recipient. So you see on the bottom, recipients. So if you click on recipients, you have the choice of hitting that plus in the middle, add a recipient, and you just have to, go through the pretty obvious steps of setting up whoever you're trying to send to, including yourself, I guess. You can set it up for yourself, although I have it set up for my Filipina. So in any case, once you have your, your recipient set up, then it's just very simple. You go and click on the send, and in the send amount, you want to choose basically on the bottom you see PHP. This is for the Philippines, but of course if you're in a different country, you want to show the currency in a different country, you just go ahead and select that. But I have the Philippines selected, so I click on that and hit the back button to just put in my own amount. So let's say I'm putting in 1,000, which is about 25 Philippine pesos. Okay, I put that there, which it shows me then it's $26.24 in Canadian. So that would be one of the transactions I want to perform. I just hit continue at the bottom there. It's telling me for some reason this last couple of days there's a technical issue, that there's delays if you're sending to the Gcash, which we've already done one of these, and yes, there was a delay, but you still got it. So I hit continue, and then I just select whichever account I want. If I want to send it to the flower house and try to order some flowers, which is not so easy, but the choice is there, I guess. And these other three accounts right here, so I know this one here is the Gcash. Pretty straightforward, really. So I just click on that and you'll get this screen right here. Okay, basically why are you sending it? So I would choose send money home to family. And of course you can see the other options if I go back, general monthly living expenses, in property purchase, rent or other property expenses, travel expenses, pay for goods and services, whatever. I just say sending money home to family, then hit submit. Just to review your transfer. Now another part, you see it says paying with credit card. That's not the way I have it set up. I have it set up so I can pay through my credit card. To me it's very convenient. Yeah, there will be another little extra fee, but to me it's worth it for as many times as I need to use this, which is not as many really. But you could hit the change button there, which I'm doing right now, and in the change screen there I can hit change again. And you can see I can set it up with my bank account there, no fee checking account. I can also add a debit card down here, and so on. You can see the different options and so on. So I have mine set up with the credit card, so I'm just going to go back to where it shows the credit card. So I'm back on my screen here, and you can see 1,000 Philippine pesos, $26.25. I hit continue, and this was the error I got because there are delays currently. You generally probably wouldn't get this. I don't generally get it. Select your account you're trying to send to. I'm trying to send to this one. went through this a moment ago. Sending to family, submit. I got to this screen a moment ago, just letting you know you can change from the credit card. I had paying with credit cards, and then I know I just had to pay, obviously, on my credit card to take care of this. So it's a pretty mindless transaction that way. I know this money's being taken off my credit card. I just have to pay this amount on my credit card plus any fees. So it's just a matter of continuing. You wait for a few moments and then ask you to verify your card. You would then hit the pay button after verifying. And it's basically that quick. I'm doing it here in real time. Maybe a couple of quick edits just to edit out some of my personal information, but basically what you're seeing here is in real time. And it says here that your money, it should arrive within 15 minutes, and that's pretty accurately projected there, unless there is some sort of a delay, like we got the error earlier about a delay. You can then track your transfer if you want, and if you're sending it to your Filipina, for example, you can send her verification. This here tells me that it's like 3:19 now, and generally it will tell you when you're going to receive it. Oh, okay, there it is on the bottom. Today at 3:23, usually within 15 minutes. And that's your verification, which I usually take a screenshot of. But it's really quick, and it's just that easy. That's a very common way right there, using the Wise app. So hopefully that helps answer the commenter's question, and anyone else wondering how to transfer money and with what app, and then just showing you some of the process of going through the motions of what to do exactly. So hopefully that helps. And this is another way I also transfer money over here. Usually do this once a month, but sometimes more, but generally once a month. It's basically just my bank app, and of course you can no doubt try it with your bank app as well. If you're in Canada, you might also be able to have this particular bank app. It's called Simply Financial. So once you get inside your bank app, somewhere on your app you would have a section that says Global Money Transfer. Click on it, and then you're inside. And of course, again, you have to add a recipient. So of course that's pretty standard to all these, global transfers of money. You have to add your recipient, of course. Mine's already added, and then you just choose the amount you want to transfer. So I think my personal bank doesn't allow me to send anything under 100, so I usually only save this when I have to go $100 or more Canadian. So, and then once you go through that process, you select the country, which of course in my case is the Philippines. In the commenter case would be the Philippines as well. Then you put in your amount. Say you wanted to send 1,000. Well, I guess, like I said, it'd be over $100, so that would be what, at least 4,000 pesos. So I'll say 4,100, and you just click on Send Money Now. It'll ask you very similar to the other questions. Why are you sending it? That sort of thing. And then it will give you confirmation. So it's pretty standard. They're all pretty much the same. The Wise app that I was showing earlier is probably the most convenient and generic for most people. So that's probably the best one to go with. But I find my personal bank, Simply Financial, is really great when I have to transfer larger amounts, and I think the fees are even a little less through my own personal bank as well. So that's why I suggest try your own personal bank as well for global money transfer. With this transfer of money, I also did another video when I talked about how to buy a Wigo, or a weird way to buy a Wigo, I think I called it. And in that I mentioned how you can actually buy a vehicle over here. You can buy a car, buy a truck, whatever. It will take your line of credit using the Wise app, connect it to your credit card. That's the way I did it. So if you want to check out a weird way to buy a Wigo, I'll tell you a little bit about how you can actually buy a vehicle over here using the Wise app and your credit card and line of credit. Of course, there's other ways to do it as well, but I just wanted to give you some idea, and so I thought I'd throw that information in here as well. Maybe check out that video. It might also help a little. So you can certainly transfer your money from there to here, and there's lots of different ways to do it, of course. So if you can read this, we're at the Metro Bank right now. Oh, well, Filipina, she is having to do some transactions. And I just was curious if my debit card from Canada would work here, because I tried an ATM machine at the mall, Robinson's Mall, and it would not work. So I could not get cash from it. So I said, hey, since we're at the Metro Bank, why don't you just give it a try? So she's in there trying it. I'll have to give you an update now when she comes out and see if it actually works here. So Mahal, well, Filipina is back from the bank right in front of us here. And guess what? She got money!
Yeah.
I couldn't get money, but she got money. So tell us the secret. Now, first I'm going to tell you what I did, okay? I did like I did home. I put my card in, hit checking, because that's where my money is, and went through all the process, which on the machine, it seemed to say, yes, yes, okay, okay, yes, yes, no problem. But then on the end, it just did nothing.
Yes,
and gave me no money.
Yes, they
now,
will just
what
pull
did you
out
do?
your card.
What magic did you do?
Yes, and then I do the second transaction. I check the cash withdrawal and then checking. And then they will put in the screen of how much money would you like to withdraw. So I put 1,000 for try. And then after that, for the second screen, they will tell you how much charge for, because his card is international, so it charges 250 per transaction.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yes, so that's why I just try, because he said that just try to do some withdrawal. Yeah, I really try, and then when I press the okay, then yes, then the
money, woohoo!
Yeah.
It's the lottery. Well, so the secret here is, if anyone else ran into the problem, this is the secret. We just figured it out, in case anyone else had it. Click on cash withdrawal. Don't go into checking. Do not click checking. Click cash withdrawal. Then checking, right?
Yes, checking.
And then you get like a $7 charge. You get your money, but you got to pay an extra $7 or $8. I'm not sure exactly. $7 or $8 additional just to do it.
I don't know how much for the other bank, the transaction, because since my bank is Metro Bank, I don't have any charge. If I go to BDO, my charge there is 20 pesos. And if I go to Land Bank, my charge there is 250. That's why I don't like to withdraw in Land Bank, since my card is international.
Okay.
That's why I do the transaction bank to bank. My bank is Metro Bank, I went to Metro Bank. I don't like to go in Metro Bank to Land Bank because it's 250, since my card is international.
I got a feeling there's another fee that they're going to charge me too when I look at my card online, like, you know, my banking. I got a feeling there's going to be more fees. So it's a minimum $7 or $8 fee, probably more. But that's good. We know we can do it now. That's good.
Because he's really curious. Even before, he kept asking me, my card is not allowed here, you know.
But I was doing it wrong. Obviously, I was clicking on checking.
Doing wrong.
So click on cash withdrawal and your problems will be solved.
And I told him that if you want to withdraw, look for the bank with, what is that? There's some logo in that bank. Oh, like the triangle or the diamond, like this. The diamond like this.
Like a diamond triangle, something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
You can withdraw in that bank. When I get my ATM, I get that in Hong Kong, and I can withdraw in China Bank. I cannot withdraw in HSBC. As long as the bank is with like this, the diamond logo, you can withdraw. Just
to let you know, in case anyone else is having the same problem I had, because it's frustrating.
It's just a wrong transaction. You need to just again do the cash withdrawal and checking, not balance inquiry or checking and then do the withdrawal. No, it's cash withdrawal, then checking, then you can withdraw the money.
It takes a Filipina to straighten me out, to figure things out in life. Thank you. Well, bye.